Good morning or good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. It is Palestine here. I haven't made a video in a few days because there wasn't really much to tell with regard to my cancer. But I went to see the surgeon this morning at 10 o'clock this morning, and I got good news. He said that after the second operation, they didn't find any cancer in the second lump that they took out of me. So that meant I don't need another operation. And basically, he's referring me to an oncologist. And whenever I see the oncologist, I'm going to have radiotherapy, which I already had been told that I would have to have radiotherapy. And then he said that I was going to have to take estrogen blockers for 10 years. So that's a little bit unusual because from what I had heard is you only have to take estrogen blockers for 5 years. But since he said that my tumor is estrogen receptive, I guess they decided that I would have to take estrogen blockers for 10 years instead of 5 years. So I did meet one lady who had DCIS, and she didn't have to take any drugs. She just had to have radiotherapy, but she just had DCIS. And then I met another lady who her cancer had spread a lot more than mine had spread. And she had to have 2 lumpectomies and a mastectomy, and they took all of her lymph nodes out. And in addition to that, they were going to give her an injection every month to block her ovaries. And she didn't want to get the injection because it was really painful. So she opted to have her ovaries removed. So for her to have cancer, she had 2 lumpectomies, a mastectomy, the removal of her ovaries, radiation, and chemotherapy. So she had a lot of work done on hers, which is good. And she also has to take estrogen blockers too. And I do believe that she has to take them for 10 years. So they're telling me that I'll have to take estrogen blockers for 10 years. I don't even know if I'll be alive in 10 years' time, but it's good. I felt when I went to the appointment, I was feeling really nervous. And then the doctor was definitely 20 minutes late, maybe even half an hour late, because he had to walk past us to go into the consulting room. And so he didn't even get into the cancer center until 10:20. So he was 20 minutes late, and then we had to wait for him to read his papers and decide what he was going to do. And then so I didn't leave him until after 10:30, which meant I had to go back to my work, and I had to make up the time that I had in my doctor's appointment. So although I normally get off work at 1:30, I didn't get to leave until 2 because I had to make up the time. So I didn't want anybody to say that, I left early. So that's one thing that happened. So I'm pleased. I felt a lot more, I just felt like this big burden had been lifted off of my shoulders, knowing I don't have to have another operation, and knowing that I'm going to have radiotherapy and estrogen blockers. So that was a big burden off of me, and I instantaneously felt better about it. And so they said that I should hear from them in a fortnight. If I don't hear from them in a fortnight, to contact them. So I'll wait until I get my pay. And then whenever I get my pay, if I haven't heard from the cancer center with regard to an oncologist, then I'll contact the cancer center and say I haven't had my appointment for the oncologist yet. So that was some good news. Some good news is they got all the cancer out the first lumpectomy. They didn't see any cancer the second lumpectomy. I don't have to have another operation. I just have to have radiotherapy and take estrogen blockers. So the radiotherapy shouldn't be that difficult because I can go to my radiotherapy and then make the time up at work so I won't have to miss any work to do the radiotherapy. Although I have been told it makes you really tired, but that's just something I'll have to live with. I'll have to get through it because I can't lose my job. I need my job desperately. So that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video, and I will make another video when I hear from the cancer center about my appointment with the oncologist and let you know how it goes with the oncologist. So thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to communicating with you very soon.